Welcome back to Aaron's Daily Thoughts. Today's subject is keep your vision in mind. I had an interesting experience while working out this morning. I decided to wake up early and I was feeling the motivation draining from me, It was really hard for me to be able to get excited about working out this morning. But then I decided to think about my goals, to think about where I wanted to be. Instead of thinking about every single little step that I have to do to get there, I instead thought about where I was going, my destination, and why it was worth it to do all those little steps to get there. Today was chest day for me. And so I envisioned the perfect chest that I want, the kind of muscles that I yearn for. And that gave me the motivation to push through it because I knew that the more I worked out, the better my body would become. I saw my vision, and that is what gave me the motivation to keep going, even though it was a rough start to my morning. I got the motivation because I saw my destination. I saw where I wanted to go, who I wanted to be. And that is the most important thing that you can do in your life. The thing that will give you motivation to improve yourself is having your vision in mind. Seeing your goal of where you want to be. That will allow you to get the motivation to do the little things that it requires to get there. I've definitely struggled sometimes with just seeing things as a bigger picture instead of just a to-do list. Because sometimes when I think about my goals, I think about I don't think about the goal as much as I do a million things that I have to do to get to that goal. But the more I envision my destination, the easier achieving that goal becomes because I'm not worrying about how much I have to get done. I'm not worrying at all, actually. I'm thinking about the future, where I will be, my destination. That is so important. So create a goal, create a vision for yourself, your ideal lifestyle. And you will be able to have motivation to get there. And make sure your goals are specific. Because if they're not specific, then how do you know when you have achieved them? You can't just say, I want to be more ripped. I want more money. I want to be more kind. I want to be more confident. What does that mean? Figure out a way to quantify your goals. Make them more specific. So, let's say if your goal is to be more confident, make it something like, my goal is to talk to one new person every day. And in this quarantine, it doesn't have to be physical interaction. It could be, it could be a phone call. It could be whatever. It could just be walking down the street, have a conversation with someone 6 feet apart. But my point is, make sure your goals are specific so that you know when you've accomplished them. And that way, you can have more motivation to get there. It's all about the motivation. If your heart isn't in it, then it doesn't matter what you do. It's going to be so much harder to get where you want to be if your heart isn't in the process. So keep your vision in mind. Keep your goal in mind of where you want to be in life. And I promise you, you will be able to do what it takes to get there. That's all I have for today. See ya.